Folks, this game is not over, but I'm just going to do it right now because there's literally no hope of this team making this comeback against the Buffalo Sabers as they're currently losing 3-0 over the Buffalo Sabers. 3-0. You would expect a goal in the first fucking period, right? You would expect some sort of goal at any point. This is a team that couldn't score in their home opener. And we're being somewhat dominated against them by players that they're not usually the ones that came out and be like, let's fucking go and let's go play hockey. No, you usually rely on Tage Thompson. And we're losing 3-0 over the Buffalo Sabres, man. And it's to give you an idea just how embarrassing it is. How embarrassing it is. You have the goaltender for Buffalo, a former Panther, Alex Lyon, former Panther, and he's destroying us. 30 at this time right now. 32 saves, shutout so far as of right now. No goals whatsoever for the Florida Panthers. And mind you, this as of right now, because the game's still currently ongoing, 7 penalties in the whole game. 7. Buffalo, 4. And 2 of those were power play goals. Both of them were from Josh Doa. I'm not kidding you. The first goal and the second goal were both by Josh Doa. And then that rush that from the third goal, yeah, that was Owen Power. Owen Power got that third goal. 3-0 Buffalo as of right now. And it's just okay, I'm trying not to be so angry right now because it's still early in the season. But the way how this Panthers been playing, oh my God, with these 7 freaking power plays they have, they clearly miss Barkov. They miss Barkov so damn much. And I bet you that even Tkachuk comes back, it's not going to make a difference, right? There might be some boosts in our scoring opportunities, but what good would that do if now Mikkola is going to be out for a while because he got hurt? He's not coming back for a while. At least I hope I'm wrong. We don't have a defense. Kulikov's out for a while. Barkov's out for the year. And Nosek, who can forget Nosek, is out for a while. Like, this is embarrassing. This is so embarrassing to me that the Panthers just can't score a goal. I mean, to give credit where credit's due with Buffalo. Buffalo has some good defensemen, okay? Let's look at their depth chart with their defensemen. Jacob Bryson, who I don't think he had one shift in the whole game. Bowen Bryan, who had some pretty good game. Rasmus Dahlin, who, by the way, no repercussions from him with cross-checking against Marchand, and Marchand beats the shit out of him. I mean, my goodness. You want to talk about pissing off the bear. You're pissing off the bear, and no pun intended, because he was part of the Bruins team. Rips off the helmet, and the whole war breaks loose in that ice. And then the defenseman, Owen Power, gets a freaking goal out of you. And there it is. 3-0. There it is, folks. There it is. Game is over. Mattias Samuelsson and Connor Timmins. 7 of them went on the penalty box. And the Panthers don't score. What the hell are we doing? Josh Doan with 2 goals. That's crazy. You would expect someone like Tage Thompson or Alex Tuck or Jason Zucker, Zach Benson, or maybe going as far as Ryan McLeod. Yet none of them got a goal. No, Josh Doan got a goal. 2 of them. He scored 3 goals in the entire season with the Utah Hockey Club, now called the Utah Mammoth. And he scored 2 in the Florida Panthers, man. This is a joke. Bobrovsky should have had more saves. And the offense should have fucking scored right there. 3-0 against Buffalo, who coming in this season 1-3. 1-3 to start the season. And you got shut out by the Sabres. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's bullshit. That is so bullshit. Now how do you think everybody in South Florida feels about this? If you say I'm not, oh, this is still early, okay, fine. I'll take the early card. But if you're going to say it's not that bad of a game, did you fucking watch the game? Did you watch the game? How the Panthers could not get one at the back of the net against the Sabers. The Sabers. Fucking crazy, man. I'm done talking about this, to be honest. There isn't wars. Marchand with the fight against Darlin rips the helmet off, took his helmet to the penalty box, by the way. If that's not some sort of some cycle that Marchand is. And he couldn't get to the back of the net. Reinhardt couldn't do anything. Verhaeghe could not get one into the back of the head to the net. Now we don't know what Mikula's injury status is going to be like. All I know is it's an upper body injury. I think he is concussed, to be honest, because he went to the box, he came out, had to go to the tunnel. Embarrassing, man. All right, I'm done talking about this. Nobody in South Florida won this week. This is a dark week in South Florida in terms of sports. Dolphins lose. Panthers shockingly lost all 4 games this week. I mean, who the hell loses 4 games in the week like this? Maybe the worst. Actually, you know what? Hurricanes is one thing. This might be the worst of all because you got shut up by the Sabers. The fucking Sabers. Inter Miami is their final hope to try to get at least some sort of victory. Otherwise, we're going to be left with a winless week in the entire sports industry in South Florida. I'm not joking you. This is the worst sports week in such a long time. Definitely the worst in the year. This is not even close. I'm not joking. Go throughout the entire calendar month and you'll see why this week is so bad. I'm telling you why it's so bad. I mean, it's like sports gods have some sort of bloodlust on South Florida sports, and it's just mind-boggling just how bad it could get very quickly. We had a really good week last week, and this is one of the worst week of the year for South Florida sports, and that's not even debatable. All right, I'll see you guys a little later on. Hopefully, Inter Miami gets the win tonight. Fucking please, I'm begging you. That's all I gotta say. Bye.